Greetings from Garden of the Gods Park. I'm Angie from Garden of the Gods Visitor and Nature Center, and welcome to this week's Mindful Monday place-based haiku poetry. We can get so busy in our daily lives that even when we have time for rest, it can be difficult to slow down the mind and stop to notice the present moment. By focusing on our breath and paying observation to the different sensations around us, we can slow down the mind and find greater calm and ease while cultivating self-awareness and gaining greater connection to our environment. I invite you to write a place-based haiku poem from immersing yourself in a sensory experience of your choosing. Download the packet attached with this video, then find a spot to contemplate and meditate on the sensory experience that presents itself. Find a location that contains a natural element. This could be a nearby stream, perhaps by your fireplace, on your favorite nature trail, or even sitting on your front porch. The packet will offer guidance to taking note of your sensory experience and emotions it may provoke to transfer into haiku poetry. A haiku poem is a form of Japanese poetry made of short lines that suggest natural imagery. The original purpose of haiku poetry was a way to describe nature throughout the seasons. Haiku is most often written as a 3-line unrhymed poem with 5-7-5 syllable pattern. Some sensory observations you may pay notice to include motion. This could be the flicker of a fire or the last leaves of autumn fluttering in the breeze. The temperature on your skin, perhaps the smell of grandma's freshly baked pie, or the sounds of birds. Perhaps take some reflection as to what nature has to teach us in enduring life seasons of resilience. What can we learn from the way nature evolves, expands, and seeks balance? How do our observations and sensory experiences of our external world transfer to that of our internal world that also seeks balance? When people in the future look back at this time in history, what will they learn from us? As you begin your poetry writing process, take in the sensations, observations, and emotional response of your experience to craft your haiku poem. I'd like to share with you an example of a haiku poem I wrote in this exercise. I call it Spirit Tapestry. Symphony of sounds. The trees sway as leaves flutter, air flows in motion. Interwoven web, a tapestry of colors and invitation. Another example is an excerpt from poet Paul Holmes' poem Haiku Year. November, frosty webs sparkle in the early morning sun, brightly bejeweled. December, first few flakes of snow, dust gardens like icing on a chocolate cake. In this exercise, we are conveying our experience through poetry. However, you may also choose to carry this sensory awareness practice into your daily commute, in the scurry of Christmas shopping, or to merely find a greater sense of presence in whatever moment you may find yourself. We would love to hear what poems you create. Email your poem creations to programs@gardenofgods.com or share on Instagram and tag us at Garden of the Gods Visitor Center. We look forward to hearing your poems.